Hey everybody, this is Tambeyoda, and today we're going to be taking a look at the War for Cybertron Trilogy Refraktor Reconnaissance Team 3-pack. Alright, so the special thing about this 3-pack is that the figures inside are actually G1 figure colored accurate, where the guys are all different colors. We got red, blue, and then we have the lens cap on here. They come with some extra accessories and stuff, but you have this box here, and if you look in the front, you can actually see Refraktor in there in his camera mode. So you see here on the top, this is the top, and it has that monochrome kind of paint on there. They're using, it looks really good. There's a lot of really good stuff on here. It's really nice. You can see Refraktor, and then you have all the different guys in the set and their different functions. That's cool. And that's the artwork. It doesn't have any blacklight features on there. There's nothing on there on that. And that's the bottom of the box. So normally at this point we would cut to just having the figures outside of the box, but this we're actually going to do an unboxing because this box is pretty special. It is actually, if you've ever gone out and bought a camera, this packaging resembles a real camera that you would go out and buy. So if you take a look here, it has a like a little pull tab right here. You pull this back so that it unlocks the top of the box, and you pull this open, and it has a little area right here that has your instructions. You open this up. If you take a look at the manual, it has all the checklists for all the items. We have the camera, the stand, the flash, different parts. Apparently, the extra shutters are actually memory cards. I don't know. That's just what they're naming them. Then we have our instructions. Introduction into features, like a table of contents, just some backstory things, all the pieces for all the different figures, their stats for their weapons, then the instructions on how to take apart the camera and transform them into robot modes, and then how to transform get them their different pieces, their accessories. And this is covert mode. Basically, this is their space shuttle mode. And then that's the back of the box. So once you have that out, then there's this panel right here that you can grab up here, or you can grab from underneath here. There's a little notch right there. See that? You can then pull this up and around, and then there's your camera there. You just want to pull out this plastic tray, and then you have access to the camera and such. This is one of the guns, the other two guns right there. Then you have Kremzeek right here, and let me show you how I get this out normally. So we'll just go ahead and pull this out. There is a kind of a stand or a little area that kind of props the camera up a little bit more. And what I normally do to get this guy out of this packaging right here is I'll just disconnect it from the lens right here. So I'll just go ahead and pop that off. And once you pop that off, then it's really easy to get this part out. And you can just slide it forward like that, and that'll come out, and you can just pop that right back on. All right, and then what you need to do to convert this into a stand is just tab these little pieces together. And I can just take one of these. And then Okay, all right, so now he's in camera mode with the tripod. All right, so camera mode with the tripod. He has basically 3 new accessories. Well, he has a character that's Kremzeek right here, that you can put right there. So he has some extra features on here. He has this flash, which can be kind of used as a weapon. You see that there's a peg back here. Then you have this piece right here, which is the I guess the shutter button and all the controls. This just peels off like that. It tabs in on the feet, and then this wraps around the rest of the camera. And then we have this hood right here, or the lens, which you can just take off like that. And go ahead and convert into robot modes. Now, this guy I'm not going to convert into his different aircraft modes. I'm just going to show you how to go back and forth from camera to this, so that you can see what his different features look like, what his different characters look like. So this right here, this is a Viewfinder that I'm going to be transforming first. And we'll take this piece right here we need. This piece to go right here. Gonna go forward. Now, all 3 of these guys, they basically become cubes, and once you've got them into their individual cubes, they all transform the same way. All right, so that's Viewfinder right there. Now we'll add his accessory piece, which is this piece right here. You'll basically just split that apart. There's this piece right here on the inside that you just want to flip around. And you'll do that for this side also. Just flip that around. And then what that does is that just tabs in right there on the shoulder. And there he goes with his little extra piece. Oops, I didn't do this right. This has to rotate around. And then the legs rotate around. All right, so that's Viewfinder. All right, so we'll go ahead and work on Spyglass now. So we'll just do the same thing. We're gonna get him into robot mode. This time rotate the waist around and then rotate the legs around. Right. That. Rotate the head forward. All right, so his little added accessory is this piece right here. He can either hold it in his hands, or on his instructions, they're showing him basically just tabbing him into the arm, kind of like that. All right, so that's Spyglass. All right, and last up is Spectro. So we'll just do this the same thing. We'll do this a little bit faster this time because probably already got this down now. Just flip out the head. Okay, and then he has this piece right here, and this kind of becomes a shield. The only issue with it is that if you put it on as a shield, then he can't move his arm out. There's no way to move his arm out, anything. Like this doesn't fold up, so it's really kind of cumbersome for him. That's basically what it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go on the side like that. Now you have all the guns. You have all of these shield pieces that you can use for him. So you got that. You got Kremzeek, which is, if you've seen that episode, he just wreaks havoc all over the place. So these are the different guys right here. If you look at their articulation real quick, we'll take this piece off right here and we'll show off with Viewfinder. So if you come up here and you can look at the head is on a swivel joint. Basically it's a mushroom peg, and then you have this ability to move this up and down because of the transformation. You come here, there's a pivot right here. There's a like a pin joint. It's actually a screw. You have a mushroom peg. You have a double elbow almost. Nothing at the wrist, at the waist. You come here, you can twist that. The hips forward, back. Another pin joint to go out to the side. You have a mushroom for the pivot for the leg to turn it left and right. You have a knee joint that's about 90 degrees. You have a pivot right here on the foot so that you can pivot them inwards. Yeah, you can kind of do a toe on there. So. All right, so to get him back to a camera mode, to his camera mode, we'll go ahead and take all these guys and we'll cube them back up. So we'll start with Spectro, and basically fastest thing is once again we rotate that hip around, bring these pieces out, rotate these around, and then you're going to come back here. These pieces will flip up. You got to make sure that you have the fist flipped in. Fist flipped in. And then when you bring these up, you want to bring them up to about this level right here, where this peg right here is pointing right below the pin. So the peg's right below the pin. You do that for the other side. And then just kind of tab these together. Once those are tabbed together, then you rotate them around, and these arms will then tuck into the legs. So that's it. That's that piece. So we need to go and create a cube for Viewfinder now. We'll take this piece off. Rotate the head down first. All right, so now once these are up, I'll show you once again the position for the arm. Tab the legs together. There you go, like that. And this one will go forward like this with the that piece facing forward, and then well, no, we don't need that yet. That goes down here. All right, so then next we're gonna go ahead and use Spyglass. So with Spyglass, go ahead and turn him into a cube also. Okay. All right, then once we have that, then we will tab this together. And that closes up just like that. We want the feet forward. All right, so now we need to add the accessories. So we'll flip these little tabs in like that. Tab it like that. It says Refraktor on it. Hopefully Repro Labels will be making a update for that so they can say reflector on there instead of refractor. All right, so this guy right here has the flash, so we'll just take that and tab that to the foot like that. This piece right here has the I forget what this is called. It's the button, but it has a term, and I can't remember what it's called. So this whenever that tabs in, this will then clip onto here, and then this will close up like that. And that'll all stay together like that. And then you just want to start tabbing these in. This goes into here. This goes to here. This goes to here. This goes to here. So start clamping these pieces together. That. And then you have these pieces. Now if you take these apart, then you have to put these back together. So basically you'll just take and tab these in. So one of them goes on the outside, one of them goes on the inside. And once you have two together, then it's pretty easy to get that third in there. All right, so now that all of those are together, you'll see that there's two little tabs right there, and you'll just get that lined up. And there you go right there. And then as we'd shown before, to make the tripod, you just line three of these guns together. Push that on there, then weird. There you go, just like that. And we're back into camera mode. So that wasn't very hard. Now, if you are looking for like fan modes for the jets, I have like 3 different fan modes for combined jets on my original Refraktor video. So if you just watch this all the way to the end, which we're already at the end right now. So at the very end, I'll have a link to that video. You'll just be able to click on that, go to that video, and you'll be able to see some fan modes and stuff like that for the spacecraft modes, for the combined spacecraft modes, and then how to basically transform him into individual spacecrafts, and 2 ways to join them together to make a combined spacecraft. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that now. This is Tambeyoda. I'll see you guys next time.